heard the smack off, wants to be a part of it, wants to start to build his resume. Vinnie Mac in Des Moines. Vinnie Mac, what's up?
What is up, Romy?
What's up? Talk to me.
I wanted to tell all those double-talking jive turkeys out there, they better watch out, because they're going to get their asses ragdolled. And all these Raggedy Ann and Andy's out there. I'm the bottle on the top shelf. I'm the steroid that brought
What you are is run, Vinnie Mac. Vinnie Mac. Come on, Vinnie Mac. Vinnie Mac, you just were not ready to ball. That was a proverbial deer in the headlights. I'm going to call my shot. I'm going to let Jay Stu know exactly what time it is. I'm going to get this thing going. Watch me. Look at me. That was one of those look at me moments, and then when we all turned to look at him, he got caught in the headlights, lost track of where he was, got his thoughts all jumbled up, was hyperventilating, sweaty palms. But at least you weren't nervous. Bro, you were making me nervous. You were making never nervous Purvis Ellison nervous. Vinnie Mac, come on now. The last thing you want to do is gloss yourself Vinnie Mac and then come with that. I didn't even want to say it, but you had done such a good sell job on Jay Stu that I thought, what the hell? I'll play along. I'm trying to encourage you clones. Don't self-gloss with something like Vinnie Mac and then come like that. Not to pile on, bro, but from here on out, you're Vincent. Vinnie Mac. I'll say it again. Don't call yourself Vinnie Mac and then go like that. Vincent or Flamian, maybe. Vinnie, maybe. Vinnie, and I'm being charitable. As always, you're the last one to know. All right, when we come back, I want to finish that thought on Dwight Howard. I think Dwight Howard's right. Yeah, and I know the guy can't shoot his throws. And I don't care. Throw the ball into your franchise big man. Michael O'Keefe is the author of American Icon. It's the new book about Roger Clemens, which is now out. We'll have a conversation with him next hour. Patrick Kane in hour number 3. And there isn't one of you listening that's not going to stop and look at it. And 2 train wrecks are better than 1 train wreck. But that's exactly the reason why I don't take a lot of telephone calls on this show. I'm not going to base an entire talk show on that sort of thing. I'll give you what you want once in a while, I guess. But the fact of the matter is, I didn't put him on. Vinnie Mac I'm talking about. I didn't put him on because I thought that Vinnie Mac would be a train wreck and you'd pile on. I put him on because he talked a very good game off the air. Never has a guy talked such a good game off the air and flamed as badly on the air. But like I said, it's pumping me up that so many of you have responded to the smack off and want to be a part of it and start building a resume to 2010. Honestly, I was not looking to lay that guy out. Believe it or not, I'm not looking for people to have bad experiences on this show and to look bad. I'm not that guy. I'm not like a lot of you. I'm not like most of you. I'm not rooting against people. Contrary to popular opinion, I'm not rooting against people, and I'm not here to hate. I'm here to help. Now, if somebody does something stupid, I'm going to point that out. If somebody does something good or athletic, I'm going to point that out. I'm neutral, basically. I'm just responding to things. Responding to what's good and responding to what's bad, and Vinnie Mac was bad. But I didn't put a gun to his head. I didn't tell him to call himself Vinnie Mac. I didn't tell him to call me. He sounded like he was going to be a good caller, and that didn't work out. Dear Jim. See, for instance, had I known that emails like this would be coming, I would not have ever let him on the air. Dear Jim, Vinnie Mac sounded nervous, signed AC Green on his wedding night. Yeah, because that's what you want to do is pile on a guy who practiced abstinence. A guy who has his faith, a guy who's devout, a guy who never gets into trouble, a guy who never gets arrested, a guy who never impregnated somebody, a guy who went out there and played every single night, hard, was selfless, great. What I'm saying is, had I known that that email was coming, and that email is almost as bad as the call itself, I would have never taken that telephone call. Hey, Rome, that dude, Vinnie Mac, needs to step his game up. Respectfully yours, the master of panic, Stan Van Jeremy. Aaron in Highlands Ranch. Well, then there's this guy coming off the text. Vinnie Mac, hey, dork. Get off the Stairmaster before you call. Hey, dork. Get off the Stairmaster before you call. Hey, Jim, move over, Stan Van Jeremy. Vinnie Mac is the new master of panic. Mike in Scottsdale. Perfect timing coming off that discussion. And I'll tell you something else. Not only are you not going to be in the smack off in 2010, but you're the new Flamian. I mean, you're the new guy you're the new gold standard. Anytime somebody flames, they did a Vinnie Mac. They pulled a Vinnie Mac. You won't get in the smack off in 2010, but I can give you this. You will be in the year in review 2009. See how that going for you, which is nice. There's a new club member, Flamian and Tobin. Fabian, Los Angeles. Talk to me. What is on your mind?
Doggy dog. I swear, Rome, it's the most... Oh, man. Okay.
What doesn't kill you definitely makes you stronger, and that guy is invincible. In contrast, but not in quality, but not in quantity, or I should say, in contrast, excuse me, Charles.
The club now has 3 members. Hey, Romy, Vinnie Mac seemed very composed to us. Signed the twitchy little freaks in the National Spelling Bee. Homie in Newport Beach, actually on Marigold.